Well, I don't know if you saw it, but a few days ago, Don Lemon went out and asked people in New Jersey would they prefer Donald Trump or Kamala Harris. And he got some answers that I don't know if he was really expecting. The video was cut up, but he got answers all over the board. But let's find out a little bit about let's just talk. YouTube, this is of course for entertainment purposes only. I'm just here to look at things and talk about it with you. Let's do this.
There was no evidence to support the president's claim that President Barack Obama offered wiretapping of Trump Tower.
Presenting sounds of a lemon. All of your favorite hits from 5-time winner, Worst Journalist of the Year, Don Lemon.
Dang.
Hits such as Black People Pull Up Your Pants, Teeth Are a Weapon versus Rape, and White People Are Out to Get Me, Kyle's Got a Gun, and the Two-Finger Shuffle. Find these and more in Sounds of a Lemon, the worst journalist of all time.
Wow. Sounds of
What's
a
up, guys?
lemon.
Boy Benny. I live in Florida. Not too far down the road is Orlando, where there's all these theme parks. My favorite is Universal, and Universal builds all these world building, right? So you can go and live like somebody
Is this an
else, live
advertisement?
somewhere that's a complete fantasy. It's not actually real. Nothing about it's real, but you can kind of live inside of an escapism experience for a little while, and then the park closes. You can't stay there. None of it's actually part of the real world. Gravity exists, and you must go back to the real world. Security kicks you out, right?
Yes.
And that's exactly what's happening to Kamala Harris right now.
Oh, I was like, what is
the
going
real
on here?
World,
What is he getting at?
actual gravity is beginning to weigh on her campaign. People are starting to ask her questions like, exactly what are you going to do? Why are people calling you Commie Kamala? Like, you were the person who was part of the administration that
Dang, they say that?
destroyed the
I didn't
country.
hear that.
Obviously, Joe Biden isn't with us anymore, so we have to assume that you destroyed the country. And how can you fix a problem that you caused? In fact, you're the problem. And that is beginning to now weigh down on the corporate press, who is trying as hard as they can to continue the fantasy land from closing around Kamala Harris. They've built up something completely fake and something totally fabricated, and their job is to protect Kamala Harris from ever having to answer a hard question, to prevent her from actually, bringing the house down and showing everybody that, well, actually the real world sucks right now in America. But if you read headlines like this, liberal media stunned by voter response, despite their propaganda efforts to back Kamala, you get to actually see the real world just travel outside and ask questions. We're currently in Chicago for the DNC convention, and we wandered around the streets of Chicago asking people who they're for, Kamala or Trump. The Chicago Democrat National Convention is happening right here in downtown Chicago, and everybody tells us Trump. It's insane. That video will be up soon. Don Lemon.
We need to go look at that video too afterwards.
Atlantic City. Atlantic City certainly seen better
Atlantic
days.
City, New Jersey.
This is a city that is really marked by some steep economic downturn and decline. And he asked people, do you want Trump or Kamala in 2020? And the answers were pretty shocking. Don Lemon went to deep blue state of New Jersey, and almost every voter he spoke with wanted Trump. It's kind of amazing. New Jersey actually isn't deep blue. I think without election fraud, New Jersey would be a red state. 100,000 people traveled to Wildwood, New Jersey to support Donald Trump in the biggest political rally in modern American history. And also, New Jersey, the Democrat governor in New Jersey won by
And I got to correct myself from the earlier part of this video. I thought this was the other video of Don Lemon when he was running through, and I guess he was running through the streets of Chicago. Remember, he had that whole get up on, and he was like, hey, let's go. I saw that video on X, and I thought that was this video where he got a mix of answers. But in a second, I guess we're gonna see some of the video that he asked the people in Atlantic City. I didn't see that.
Special election night ballot dumps, okay? This guy is a real piece of work. New Jersey is rife with fraud and corruption. I think if they cleaned that up, you'd actually have a red state. Well, here's what Don Lemon found. Here's the post
All right, let's
right
listen
here
to some of this.
On his X account, and it's done 3 million views, and it's getting ratioed, but in a good way, because he actually found something out that shocked him. Watch.
We're here in Jersey, Atlantic City. Who do you support?
I plead the fifth.
Trump for the win.
Tell me why.
I can't really call that right now, but I just feel like she's not good for president. She's good vice, but not for the actual lead role for the country.
Does it have anything to do with being a woman?
No. Mm-mm. No, because I feel like women, nah, you're not going to give me that.
Your money's on Harris.
Yeah.
What?
Who do you want?
That's a weird question to ask. I don't know why and I'm just going to say this because I do these videos because I'm checking out. I want to check the scene and I want to see what people are saying and everything like that and want to review it. But why would you ask, does it have anything to do with her being a woman? Being a woman has nothing to do with, whether you support or not. I don't know. I don't think that should have any play in who you're supporting. For me, it doesn't. That doesn't have anything to do with it. If I say I support her, it's not because she's a woman. If I say I don't support her, it's definitely not because she's a woman. Why would I not support her because she's a woman? A woman could be the president. I don't know why people think that. And again, I'm not even jumping on the political spectrum here. I'm just reviewing this video, but I don't understand what being a woman or not. It's what do you want to do with this country? What ideas do you have? If you have good ideas and you happen to be a woman, then we go on with you. If you don't have good ideas and you happen to be a woman, then we're not going with you. You see what I'm saying here? So I don't understand why that has anything to do with anything except for those guys that are like, oh, a woman can't be president because blah, blah, blah. You guys sound crazy. You guys sound crazy when you say that kind of stuff. Honestly. Our women, like, come on, look. That's another discussion for another day.
Your money's on Harris.
Yeah,
Who do you want?
Trump.
Why don't you like Harris?
Oh, she don't have any experience.
She's
She
the
was
vice
with
president.
Biden.
She's a senator.
Yeah, no experience. No. She had no experience.
Well, I want Donald Trump. I just feel we need somebody that has a stronger background with the military and the world in general.
She was a prosecutor and an attorney general and a senator and a vice president. You're in a gambling town. Who's your money on?
I'm gonna support the Democratic Party, but I mean, Trump looked like he got it in the bag right now.
4 years ago, it was a lot better. I made a lot more money than I do now.
I know you feel that way, but that's not actually what the record shows. The economy is actually better under Biden. No, I'm serious. That's what the facts show.
Okay, you know what?
No, that's not because I watch CNN. Trump or Harris?
Because you watch CNN.
That's who's going to win. That's who's going
Trump for the win.
I gotta pause this for just a second. The guy goes, "Do you watch CNN?" Has no idea who Don Lemon is. It really is one of the greatest treats to see Tucker Carlson, Catherine Herridge, these people who were corporate media reporters, step out of their bubble
And now they're not
into the real world
recognized,
and realize that nobody consumes corporate media. They think Don Lemon thought he was like the biggest deal at CNN. Like he was really famous, And the reality is nobody actually knows who you are.
No.
It's amazing. Here, check this out.
I support Trump. All the people that came to this country legally, it's not fair that they're letting all 10,000 to 15,000 people or 20,000 people here illegally. Have you seen San Diego? They're coming off the boats, off the water right here, off the ocean. Did you know Biden was flying them in? Did you know Biden was flying them in? You didn't know that?
What do you Canadians think about what's going on here?
We think you're all nuts. We're just watching from afar and just enjoying the show.
I got to get out of Atlantic City. Where are we going to next?
Okay, so let me.
So he's upset because his political views.
Don Lemon.
Yep.
Don Lemon's a clown, but he actually didn't have to produce this. I gotta say, broke clock, right? Twice a day. You gotta say, thanks Don Lemon for producing it. You didn't have to put this content up, and this is, a practice in humiliation, actually. And so it's good. It's good that Don Lemon's out doing this style of content.
It is.
You see this kind of stuff, and you're like, "Wow, geez, man, are you actually coming to? Are you actually, worth? Is it worth following you? Are you going to have some type of moment where you realize what people in real America actually think about reality?" And then you see a clip like this. Don Lemon shaming Trump for the way he says Kamala's name.
You know that the Kamala Harris.
Kamala. If you really want someone to listen to what you're saying, you should probably pronounce their name right. Period, question mark, hyphen, comma, la. Kamala.
My favorite outrage is people saying Kamala Harris's name wrong. This is why we call her Commie Camilla.
Oh my goodness.
Just a troll. There have been trolls, though. The entire Democrat Party has been one long, endless series of trolls. We'll go to downtown Washington, D.C. We did and ask people, like, what do you think
Is
about
he going to show
Kamala
that?
Harris?
Yeah, let's look into
You'll
that.
get the same
I want to
kind of
see that
responses.
part.
Like, you don't have to go to Atlantic City. You don't have to go near or far. It's the same thing. In Chicago, it's the same thing. During the DNC convention, people, it's not about the person necessarily. People hate the results. That just is what it is. People hate the results of this administration. This is what we found when we went to downtown DC, just a taste, ladies and gentlemen. Black Americans asked, "What do you think about Kamala?" What do you think about Kamala Harris?
Huh?
What do you think about Kamala Harris?
Who's that? She's the vice president.
Come on, man. Come on, bro. You making us all look bad out here, bro. Who is that? Come on. And these guys, what do you think these guys? High school age? What, high school age maybe?
Yeah, for Biden.
No way. What
do you think?
Maybe high school age. I knew who the vice president was in high school, and I knew the people running for president in high school. These guys are just making us look bad. He said, "Who is that?" Okay. These guys probably can't even vote.
Think about Kamala Harris.
Probably not even old enough to vote.
She's the vice president for Biden.
Come on, man.
Who?
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris, she's the vice president. Now she's running for president. Kamala Harris?
Huh?
She's running for president now as Joe Biden dropped out. Do you like her?
I don't know her.
Yeah.
They don't give a damn about you. They don't like you. I don't like you. Nobody likes you.
Oh,
Kamala Harris.
Kamala Harris?
Yeah.
Hey, it's about time a black woman get into office.
What is your favorite accomplishment for Kamala Harris?
My favorite accomplishment from her? I ain't really seen that she done, so I mean, I hope she accomplishes some big things should she get in office, but I really ain't really heard nothing about what she's done.
Hold up. Wait a minute. Something ain't right.
Kamala Harris, sir? What do you think? Yeah?
I ain't gonna lie, I'd take Trump back there.
Trump 2024?
Yeah. Trump.
Do not come. Do not come.
I'm gonna come.
Yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Benny. Welcome to Chinatown in Washington, D.C. You can't get closer to the White House than right here.
But come on, like I don't know, man. I think he interviewed people that didn't even know what planet we're living on. Come on, they don't even know who Kamala Harris is. You gotta at least know, bro. And some of those people were adults and they didn't know. Come on, man. I'm convinced that people just exist. They just exist. They don't know what's going on in the world. They don't know who Donald Trump is. They might know who Donald Trump is because he was president before and, he's been around for a long time. But had he not been the president once before and not been, Celebrity Apprentice, you fired guy, maybe they wouldn't even know who Donald Trump was.
We are going to ask Americans today what they think about Kamala Harris. Kamala.
You think you just fell out of a coconut tree?
We don't know. But we're going to find out today. Benny on the Block, Washington, D.C. edition. What do people think? Let's go. Sir, what do you think of Kamala Harris?
I think she's beautiful.
You sure about that? You sure about that?
That was Willie Brown.
I love Kamala Harris. I was reading this article and it was about her past in California and stuff as an attorney general.
Stop right there.
That kind of touched my heart. Damn. It touched my heart a lot.
Personally, I don't agree with a lot of things she does. I don't agree with a lot of things Biden does. So for me, it's a no.
No Kamala. Yeah.
No. Not for me.
Yeah. Yep.
As a Democrat, no.
No. No.
Unless you had an answer.
No.
You know who they are and you got an answer.
No. Hell no. 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 I refuse. No.
Okay, at least he had a real answer, though. Some of those people didn't even know, like I said, they didn't even know where we were. And this is not political, guys. And I'm going to tell you this right now. And I hope you really hear this part. Please, please, please. Some people are saying, oh, don't look at Benny's videos and don't because he's this. And while he does swing to one side very hard, and we see that, please recommend me somebody else who's doing these videos on the other side so that way we can get a more grassroots opinion, a more flat plane opinion from the ground. I'm not here to put on one side or the other side. I'm a Democrat or Republican. I'm just here to listen to the video. I'm just on YouTube. I have no political affiliation here on YouTube. I'm just listening to these stories and trying to understand where people's heads are. So, if you have an opinion on hey, check out this guy. He does these videos, talk about his videos, and he's a Democrat. I'll look at those. It's clear that Benny is a Republican. Benny puts these videos together in such a way that helps me listen. And I get what he's calling her, commie or whatever like that. But I'm just listening to the facts. Again, I'm not here for politics. I'm here to just understand. I'm just here to say, hey, what do these people think? What do these people think? This happened in the world. This is what's going on. Show me the other side. No one do that. Okay? All right, let's do it. See you guys next time.